Today we've got a, I think a 90s era Volvo. It's had some horrible headlight damage, real cloudy. On the other headlamp, he had actually replaced the plastic side lens because it was almost rotting off. We are in really bad conditions. Apparently one of these days we'll get a day without, with some warmth and some sun, but right now it's actually snowing a little bit. So we're gonna still give it a shot. Again, the damp cloth, a little bit of the Acrylic-Werks polish, and we'll get started on this one. I don't recall what year he said this was. I think it was a 92.
92.
And again, we would prefer a sunnier day and a warmer day, but we're going to see how well Acrylic-Werks does even under adverse weather conditions. And again, he's pulling off this gold contaminant. And that's what you're looking for when you're doing this type of work, is making sure you've pulled off all of the contamination. Restoring the lens to a clear look. And you can already see some of the reflector. I think I'm seeing a bulb in there somewhere.
And these are old enough to have been just aged naturally.
Sure.
You know, they're going to lose their perfect clarity over time, but
you'll be able to see out of them at least.
We'll be able to see out of them.
Oh yeah, we've only been going for about a minute and a half, and again with some better conditions, this would be a little easier. But you can already tell a pretty dramatic difference
Remember,
in the clarity.
Go until there's no more gold.
Yeah, you still got some on the washcloth there, so. We just fold it over, go to another area. You can see both areas have been pulled up a lot of contaminants. Again, this is an older car. It's 18 years old, so it's been apparently sitting out in the sunlight for that long also, because it's just in pretty bad condition. Even the paint job itself is not in great condition. A little bit less coming off on that just pass with it. Again, because of the age of this, it's not going to come out to be the crystal clear that we typically like, but if you go back and look at the beginning of this video versus what you're seeing now, or take a look at our pictures on Facebook, you'll see that there's a dramatic difference between what it was when we started about 3 minutes ago and what it is now. This is a little bit better demonstration than the video that we did earlier with the headlights, because this one's actually requiring some work. The one that we did earlier on the Nissan Maxima was done in about 2 minutes. it was embarrassingly easy, actually. So we're not pulling up anymore. You can now see the reflector. You can see a bulb in there. Again, go back and look at the beginning of the video, and you'll see a dramatic difference between what it looked like when we started and what it looks like now. Yep.
We're good.
Okay, so the last part of the step, as usual, is just apply
slightly damper cloth.
Just a little bit of water, a little sheen of water. That sets up the acrylic polish, and then he'll buff it out, and we'll be finished. And this headlamp will pass inspection, and you'll be able to get a lot more light onto the road than you did when we first started. So that is a 92 Volvo headlamp, and again, you'd follow the same process on any headlamp that you want to do. Done.